Alright my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of FM21's Project Black Sea. Last episode, my friends, is linked above. If you've not seen it yet, make sure you go watch that one and go and get caught up. A little thing that I want to say just before we get into this one, I'm going to apologise if there's any background noise. I'm kind of recording this a little later at night, and it's around about Emily's bedtime. She usually gets a bit annoyed because she fights it. So it's one of those things, but I do apologise if there is any background noise, but hopefully there shouldn't be. But my friends, we got a massive episode, so let's get into it. Now, as far as the fixtures are concerned, we've not played much football at all. You will remember last episode was a 3-game special. We played the 2 Real Madrid games plus the Botev game in the league just to kind of get the league tied up. Since then, we played the 1 game, which was the first leg of the semi-final in the Kupa Nord Bulgaria, and we won it by 5-0. You will see that Teodor Topazov got himself a hat-trick, Kakula and Kovacevic with the goals. They actually had a man sent off in the 11th minute, which I think helped us massively on the way to victory. Although I believe we probably would have beaten this team anyway. For Botev to get to the semi-final, by the way, is some going, because they are sort of a mid-table team in the league, so they've done very well to get that far. But today what we're going to be doing is the 2 Leicester games, obviously home and away, quarter-final, Champions League, and this is going to be absolutely massive, my friends. So we don't need to look at tables, we don't need to do any of that stuff because we've not played anything. I am of course going to play the CSKA Sofia game off camera, and I'll catch you up at the end of today's episode with the table and that. But obviously we know we're league champions now anyway, so let's get into it, my friends. First leg in the tie is away from home, and so this is the important tie in my opinion, because obviously away goal counts and stuff. Obviously in real life they've just got rid of the away goal rule, but as far as this is concerned, away goal is absolutely massive and could be telling as far as this tie goes. So we're going to go with Tanovic in goal, Uzanov and Duzel at fullback. I believe we got a few problems with players at the moment. We've got Kovacevic injured, McGlynn injured, and I can't see. Oh yes, because of those injuries, we're playing Douglas Leonardo right midfield. That was what it was. I was trying to work it all out, my friends. But yeah, we've got a few injuries at the moment. So as I was saying, Tanovic goal, Uzanov left back, Duzel right back. We're going to go Usmanov and Kuhar at centre back. We're going to go Lesko and Senchik centre midfield. Alvarez is going to play left. We're going to go Douglas Leonardo on the right. It's a role he's been doing recently. Torlakovic through the middle and Pospisil up top. Pospisil, by the way, has 39 goals in all competitions this season. The man's on fire. So here we go, my friends. Leg 1 against Leicester City. And do you know what? Leicester, as I was saying last episode, Leicester are a team not to be sniffed at. They are very, very good. They've improved massively where this little universe is concerned. They really, really have. And this is going to be very, very difficult. And I wouldn't be surprised if they knock us out, because they're good. They've got quality players. Bong Su is the one at the back who just looks ridiculous. And then they've got Valverde and Leandri in midfield who are good as well. So, yeah, there's lots of players out there to be worried about. And they are on top already of possession and shots. Ball coming in. Josefov's done well, but it's coming straight back at us by the looks of things. McKay puts a ball in and Gomez headers over. He looked offside to me, but you know, that's not the case according to Lino. But here we go now. Leicester on the football again. And they play out from the back, and the press was good. We forced him into a mistake. Now Torlakovic, where's he going to go with this? That's a lovely ball. Oh, wow, has Pospisil missed? Oh, actually, I think the defender got a touch. Oh, wow. One ball and we were in behind now, and didn't look too good, did it? Did not look too good at all from a Leicester perspective, but good for us. Very, very good for us. Right, we've started to grow into it now. A few shots converted. And, you know, starting to get some possession of the football as well. I do think this is going to be really, really tight. I really, really do. I can't see us walking this. I just think they're a good team. I've been kind of paying attention to certain leagues and seeing what's happened. And the Premier League is one you have to pay attention to because there's just so much money involved. But Leicester City come forward again. We've won the ball, not really cleared that convincingly, and they're going to come forward, and it's a ball into Ndong. And why did the keeper dive so early? We've made it easy for him there. The keeper seemed to dive way before the shot was even taken. So, yeah, I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that at all. 5 shots, none on target. Not the greatest of first halves from a Litex perspective. Half time. And I'm going to probably have to come down on the team because it's not been great as it. So let's get this second half underway. Let's see what's happening. Senšik's on a yellow, so I do need to keep an eye on that. And Torlakovic looked as though he was pushed. A ball came in. Nothing's been looked at where Torlakovic is concerned. Senšik, the ball's not good. Close the keeper down. Are we going to force that mistake? We are. Senšik slide tackle. He's got to be careful with that yellow card. But Usanov's going to switch the play to Douglas Leonardo. He's going to drive forward. He's going to go past his man, wriggled round. Senšik sends Duzel forward. Senšik gets back into Douglas Leonardo, and Torlakovic gets in there. We get the away goal that we so desperately needed in the game, and Torlakovic draws us level, and that is a lovely, well-worked goal and a very, very good take as well from Adi Torlakovic, who, as time is going on, looks an absolute steal for the money we paid for him. Right, that's well cleared. But they're still coming at us. Oh, it's well worked, and Gomez is in, and the defence just don't have an answer for that movement. I'm going to just berate. I always berate when we go down because it tends to help. Well, I've found it does. Right, Senšik's pass to Douglas Leonardo. Ball comes back to Senšik. Ball comes in. Header! What's that going to be called back for? Offside. He didn't look offside to me, but that's what they're going to go with. Didn't look offside to me. I actually thought the keeper was going to save that then because he got a hand on it, and that's why I was a bit like, whoa. Alvarez is going to come off for Tasev. Pospisil's going to come off for Kula. I'm going to make those two changes because neither of those two guys are having a good game. So we're going to try and get some energy back in it. The fact that I have to bring Tasev on as a left wing option just shows you the problems that we face outside of the starting 11, in my opinion. Would 2-1 be the worst result, taking this back to Gradski? Maybe not. Senšik, we're going to ignore that. He's too important to us. Pero Senšik, by the way, his development is just ridiculous. He's turned into such a good midfielder. I'm not going to risk anything. I think I'll just let this play out. We'll take the 2-1 and we'll take it back to our gaff and see what happens. But the away goal, so important. So here we go, my friends. Home leg of this tie. I will say one thing. I was saying it before the last game. The away leg, we got an away goal. It's very, very important, that away goal, especially going into this fixture. We've just got to be very, very good at home and hope that we can turn the tide. Not good to lose the first leg, but the away goal is massive. So I'm still keeping the faith, but Leicester are a good team, clearly. So we're going to go Tanovic in goal, Uznov and Leonardo right back. We're going to go Kahar and Sensgradi centre back. We're going to go Lesko next to Senšik in the midfield, Alvarez down the left. We're going to go Kovacevic down the right, Torlakovic through the middle, and Pospisil up top. And so here we go, my friends. The home leg cometh. We're 2-1 down on aggregate, obviously, but we've got the away goal, and we proved that we can get through Leicester. The away game was always going to be harder than the home game, in my opinion. So we'll just see what happens. We're pretty much like for like where formations and that are concerned. So we're just going to have to see what happens in this one. Obviously, I fear their team a lot. They played really well in that last game, and we're just going to have to be on it this one. But we've already registered a couple of shots in the opening 10 minutes. So, yeah, let's just hope that one of them can hit the back of the net. And we go from there. I'm going to be honest. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I'd hate to go out at the quarter-final stage and have to do another season. But it is what it is. This is the situation we find ourselves in. Kovacevic on a yellow. Right, I'm going to wait until this is finished and then I might do a little demand more. But Kovacevic with the ball. Get it! Come on! Kovacevic! What a goal! What a goal from Kovacevic. That's massive. It's 2-2 on aggregate. But we're technically up because of the away goal rule. Oh, we've got a long way to go, though, in the game. Both wingers on yellow cards. But it was one winger to the other. And Kovacevic is just... What a man. Scores so many goals from that right-hand side. Right, they're on the ball now, coming forward. It's well turned from Ndong. And they've still got it, but Kovacevic wins. Oh, it's a lovely turn of pace from Pospisil as he goes round the defender. He's going to come inside. Oh, he's in the post. Oh, it was so close to being an absolute wonder goal from Pospisil. Oh, we have been so much better. Look at the difference in the home and away legs. It's always the case. Always the case. Just on top of the game. Leicester ain't even got in it yet. I don't want to jinx it, but we've made it to half time. And I'm going to say there's room for improvement. Always, always, always. Because I don't want them to rest on their laurels. And we'll just see if it pushes them forward in this second half. But we are not far away from another semi-final, ladies and gents, which would be absolutely massive for this football club. It really, really would. Oh my God, I don't really know what to say and what to do right now. I'm very nervous and it's, squeaky bum time. It is that time of the game where it's very, very difficult to really know what I want to do and changes and all that stuff because we're kind of ticking along okay, but Leicester have definitely come back into it in the second half, registered a few shots. We're picking up yellow cards, which is a bit of a worry. Let's have a look. We're going to go defensive. Senchik's going to drop in. Always do this. I always do that. And Torlakovic is going to drop. And we're going to bring Torlakovic off for Tulio because I think he's just better in that midfield spot. And Kovacevic is going to come off for Duzel, and we'll just push Douglas Leonardo up. We'll go Tasev on the left, and we will do that. So we've essentially got a couple of defence-minded players playing winger now, and we've dropped that man into defensive midfield. And I'm hoping and praying that will just see the game out. It's been a non-affair the second half. And I think we are on the verge of making it to a semi-final again. Get in! So there you have it, my friends. Unbelievable stuff. We're into the semi-final for the third season in a row, and I'm hoping and praying and keeping everything crossed that we can make it to the final this time. Napoli have come from nowhere, a little bit like us, actually. They've come from nowhere. They're a very, very good team, are Napoli. But to make it to the semi-final is maybe surprising. You will see as little as the 26-27 season, they were 14th in the league, and they've gone on a bit of a rise. A couple of times 5th. Last season 4th, a 4th place finish, and they've managed to get all the way to the semi-final. They've got some good players. I did have a little look at them, and they have got some very, very good players, but they've sort of come from nowhere to kind of make it to this stage. I would imagine, other than ourselves, they're probably going to be one of the bigger overachievers, but Napoli it is, my friends, in the semi-final. So just get you caught up on the game that was played between the two ties that we played today. CSKA Sofia. You'll see it was a rotated team, but Maximiliano Oliveira has come up to the first team because of the injuries that we've been having, and he scored a goal for the club, and Marcus Tuyo was the other one with a penalty, so we won that game by 2-0. So that's a lovely old job. This is just to confirm everything basically. In the league you'll see 81 points, and we are still perfect. Pospisil's top goal scorer, Torlakovic is top assist, 17 assists. Wowza, what a season he's having. And we've kind of dominated that. We've got got Napoli, and that's going to be next episode, by the way. 5-0 advantage in the semi-final there. We've won this. We are on for a clean sweep as things stand, but it's going to be difficult. But next time, make sure you join me for the semi-final of the Champions League. Please, oh please, can we make it to the final this time? And so there you have it, my friends. We are done and dusted for another episode of FM21's Project Black Sea. I do hope you've enjoyed it, my friends. We are potentially on the cusp of this series ending, because it really depends on that semi-final with the Napoli. But if we get through, get past them, the series is then potentially over in a couple of episodes, which would be sad. But we have to say goodbye to everything eventually, don't we? But my friends, if you are new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's very much appreciated by me. I've really appreciated the support on this series all the way through. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it as well, my friends. Obviously, the more likes I get, the more chance I've got of working my way into the YouTube algorithm and more people seeing my content and my little pocket of the internet. But my friends, I salute you all. I will see you hopefully on the next one, my friends. But until then, stay safe, stay humble. See you all later.